What's up guys, EUW guy, Kane man, you're on, ShadowHitman is here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any League of Legends content. Thank you.
Jace gives your composition a little bit more range. It works well into the Grace as we have seen in the past. And overall, I think T1, incredibly strong mid game. Hard for either team to find any really big opportunities here. Good thing, as I say that.
Lightning's going to connect. A lot of burst damage here as Carrier is going to get taken down. First blood on the bottom side. Caitlyn Lux is going to strike once again.
Is taken. Yep. They will know, and that means that that bot lane can now shove with reckless abandon, especially with Canyon in the area.
And 3 plates. It is my preferred dragon, absolutely. And I actually feel like Cloud, as far as a soul for T1, would be absurd. As Carrier's going to flash on top of Dr. Canyon's in position, though, and this could be dangerous. The Q isn't going to land, but now Canyon... Oh, no! Just messes that one up a little bit there, as now the curtains have been called. Faker's going to come down with Owner, and it's Canyon that's trying to save his team. Needs to flash in the end, and there are no more bullets remaining. To maximize the value, and as you can see, as the dust settles, it's about 500 gold the lead as Faker right underneath this turret looking for Showmaker, gets himself out of turret range, and they are just bullying the man, but he's still able to take down the kill onto Carrier. So I guess you could say that it's kills going over to Dam1, but the Herald being used so expertly to grab all of that as Faker's going to flash on over there, looking to just blow up this Caitlyn, and they will do so. T1 eliminate the threat that we were talking.
Posturing as we're going to get into that next objective, and Birdle, you can't defend this, unfortunately, for you. And it's really, again, this is something that I think T1 does better than basically any other team.
5 for the moment, and Birdle will now have some spare time with this inner turret. But as you can see, T1 already at work. They're already a step ahead, and they can just teleport Faker up here, and of the mid lane, they might be able to get it all.
Now the team going to be able to get a decisive break because no soul point for T1. Or for Dam1 Kia, rather, it's T1 that actually gets this Drake. And here we see both the value of that...
Go back, though. Released back a fair bit further, and that is the mid-outer turret finally dead.
But it's going down quickly.
Going down extremely quickly. Zayas is going to be able to take this inner turret. Owner is in position. But this is going down so fast. Can Owner actually get in there? He gets into the pit, and he's not able to get the smite. That is still a 50-50, though. As now Canyon gets himself over the wall, looks to jump on top of Zayas. Can they get away with this heist is the question. Do they need to? As Owner is almost obliterated. Final spark does not land onto the priority target. As Dam1 Kia now on the offensive and just stole themselves a Baron.
And it's a first true moment of weakness for T1 as Canyon!
Cataclysm, Carrier in trouble, Gumayushi dies as an afterthought there. And Dam1 continues Bloodthirster, so I guess he can now heal himself back up. But this is going to be Soul Point. Dam1 Kia grabbing this game on a dime if he lands these Shock Blasts.
And with the state of the game right now, it's Dam1 Kia can be if they identify an opportunity. Canyon has stopwatch available as well.
Yeah, Showmaker tanks a Shock Blast once again as Dr. actually playing so far forward, able to get that down to the Lux. Crown's going to get broken as there is, going to be a bit of a cancel on the Realm Warp.
It's down!
And they managed to get the outer turret. Now pushing, and that control ward sitting in the brush. The T1's Baron is not as fast anyway. Okay, never mind. There's the flash in. Zayas going to be able to take down Showmaker. Dr. has to flash away, but he's not going to survive. It's a double kill for the top laner. We said how important he is, and by God, he just proved it. As Faker now looking for Birdle as well. That is all the damage removed. All 5 members of T1 now crack open the Dam1 base, and they don't even need a Baron.
And they're going to make their way over, and it starts and ends with the God of Thunder, Zayas, finding an absolutely pivotal pick, then also blowing up Dr. Canyon.
Here goes Canyon, goes golden as well, gets the health bars low, but he has nothing left and will just explode. Has managed to deal with the minions though, so T1, they do manage to get it in.
No. Every Drake is being fought for, but we're going to 6 Drakes nonetheless.
Oh man,
imagine.
I was like, that animation's a bit... Is Gallon just going to bind Faker as he teleports in? And T1 walk over a ward, but they have one thing in mind, and that is this Baron. They should just be able to take this one down. Dam1 Kia, there's a lot of T1 vision between them and this. That is a lot of damage onto Carrier. Realm Walk to get them out if they want to, and there they go. Carrier is left to the Wolves. However, T1, they grab themselves a Baron and get 4 of them away.
I'll take that for sure. And this
Trying to finish that one off, but it's tanked up by Zeus, and he doesn't really notice. Bertel now trying to get some damage down. Finally, seeing him do some work here, as Keria has to flash to get himself out of the way. The redemption comes through to keep Damwon healthy.
Does the healing.
And now we're looking for Zeus. Can he land these shock blasts? And it is going to be secured by Damwon. It's somehow Bertel that locks that one down as Canyon wants to get over the wall. Sky, and then it came down and it landed on Damwon as Faker. Canyon has no friends in the area whatsoever. Final spark as Keria is going to get cataclysmed as now Canyon, he's managed to put them into the hole, and there goes Showmaker. Manages to grab one. There's two. The front line is now dead outside of Faker, I guess, who is Rise, but is also built full tank. So I guess he's still frontline in himself as Canyon almost taken down there by Zeus, but remember, does still have the GA. As Damwon will take down this, oh no, not quite able to take down the inner turret. That has about a whisker left available.
Oh,
but T1 without owner, no smite, no carrier there for the movement speed either, and they have a redemption to keep themselves healthy. There's the
call.
Yeah, exactly. Can Bertel actually tank this one up so that these bullets don't get in there? It is going to be the Graves going down, as it's in fact Showmaker that locks down the Baron. It's pretty selfish.
They need to be careful not to overextend and let go of that vision. Otherwise, there might be an awkward spot. Faker possibly looking for a well mob as more and more gold, but like at this point, the gold, not what you're looking at. It's all about the map.
T1's trying to spot this brush. Light Binding goes wide as the Elder has been started. The crown's going to get broken here, and Gumayusi going to try and lock down Kellen. Bertel over once again, just tanking bullets. Keria flashing as over the wall they go. T1 has taken a bit of damage, and Ona down under 50%. This is dangerous times. Faker looking to wrap around, but the vision is good as dr. has found Zeus and just pops him in the side lane. And now Canyon over the side, looking to frontline, and will do so nicely. dr. in position. Ona has to flash to get himself away, but there goes the Graves. A 1-for-1 so far. The top laners absent from this fight, and the Elder still yet to go down. Ona can still be the hero here. He's on a ward, as now the teleport is coming in for T1. Damwon Kia, can they actually burst this one as Ona goes down extraordinarily low? Faker trying to take down dr. but it looks like the drink is going to come through for Damwon. 12 health it is, but Carrier is going to go down as well. And now there's a very angry dragon on the team of Damwon Kia. And Gumayusi now in trouble as well. The Chaos Storm flying over.
He's now with Baron and Elder. Surely that should be the saving grace, right? That should be enough. That is that.
Exodia has been hit here by Damwon Kia. They have the Soul, they have the Elder, they have the Baron, and they have T1 on the ropes. They deal with the mid lane. This top lane will have to be forfeit. Damwon Kia, can they weather the poke? Redemption has to come in as Showmaker once again taking a lot of poke damage. As Bertel looking to return with the rest of his team. Great Shock Blast is going to connect there as Ona takes a fair bit of damage. He should be okay for the moment as there's the Cataclysm. Canyon, unfortunately, not able to drag his way out, though, as the other Demacian in the front line as well. Does utilize the ultimate to keep himself alive. Gets a massive shield as well. And it's Canyon that falls. They lose a Nexus turret and an inhibitor, but Damwon Kia are now on the retreat.
15 seconds still available. They couldn't quite get the finish on the Xin Zhao. Being protected by his ultimate so well.
Instead is just like, I am going to win Farming Simulator. I am going to be the best at Farming Simulator this game as Canyon. He wants to kill champions. As now Ona throws down the ultimate. It's mano a mano, but that is going to wear off as he does have to flash to get himself out of the way. Zaya still just in this brush. He could theoretically get the big flank, but they've taken down the inhibitor already. Teleport now to get Faker back to base. They're going to let it reset. Damwon don't want to go for this flip.
Look at the bot wave. They don't need to flip. All they need to do is wait. The minions are going to win the game for them, but they go forward.
Gravity Field is going to slow down Ona. He's not going to be able to get towards his Elder, but it gets back into the pit. Ona now gets a huge shield as it's Canyon that flashes in. The dragon now awakens and gets so angry, and the GA will keep dr. alive. This is finally the end. 55 minutes on the clock, and Damwon Kia will walk down and take down the T1 Nexus.
What an incredible first game here. 55 minutes, 100 gold, 100,000 gold rather, is what Damwon Kia needed to beat T1, but they will get it in the end. so many fights, so many objectives, but in the end, Kia goes up 1-0, or even an Ornn. Instead, not going to take that risk and instead provide Birdle with a pick that has a lot more lane.
Well, dr. will come back up as Carrier's going to flash over, looking for Showmaker, not going to quite find it, but there's the Q, there's the kickback, the Shockwave does nothing, and first blood goes to Faker.
Really, really big, especially because
Avenues of the game right now. Gold lead in their favor as well, 1.5k. Yeah, absolutely on track for 3 games.
Another advantage over to T1, who are playing, I think, as should be expected here, very, very aggressively, very forward, liking it a lot.
Yeah, very, very clean. Going to be able to lock that one down immediately. It's answered. First turret blood, like you say, provides the answer as Shadow Surge comes down and as Faker is going to come on in onto Showmaker. Goodbye, as it's Carrier that locks down the kill. Another hook to come through as well as Birdle has to flash to get out of the way, but Faker's got the reset, of course he does. And then flashes to get out of the way of the solar flare. T1, 3-zip. Fire Shirley's here to help out as well. And T1 trading up everywhere. Every single decision that they make is just better, as that sidestep from Birdle was fantastic. Saved his life, absolutely. But with the inner turret going down, oh, dr. also in trouble. The flash has to be used as the hook is going to go wide. Solar Flare going to get cleansed immediately, but it was just the slow. dr. trying to keep this one up, as that is another charge for Shirley.
With Faker, both of them being involved in most of these plays. Ona picks up another Drake. That's unfortunate. I don't...
Soon.
Yeah, and at this point, you are looking at sizable mistakes from T1 if they are to this game. And
that's not going to be one of them. Exactly. Kellen will just go down. Faker grabs another kill. Killing spree right now, 3-0 and 1 for him as he lands another ulti. Showmaker flashes. There's the Shockwave, but there's going to be the stopwatch there available. Another hook connects from Carrier. Blade back as Canyon uses this as a taxi to try and get in, but has to flash away. They just don't have the damage to take down T1, and there is the ult to come through. Showmaker does have a command protect as Ona tries to find the Q. Might have gone a little bit too far forward. Oh my god, Carrier, can he miss? It's just as well as Baron is absolutely evaporating. But Canyon's in the area, likely to be another flip situation. They clear out vision. Canyon, can he actually get in there? He's inside the pit, but he's kicked out of it immediately, and it is going to be the Gwen that locks down the Baron, grabs a double kill while she's at it, as Zeus is going completely ballistic in this fight. dr. gets excited, but I have no idea why, because he's running for the hills and he has no friends alive.
As long as she gets some kills, Jinx doesn't care about her teammates, but unfortunately, Kia as a whole definitely does. Can't believe that came down to a couple of auto attacks from multiple members in a desperate attempt to secure the Baron. And T1, they're playing it risky, but in the end, if it all works out, who cares?
Yeah, another hook is going to connect, and Faker is going to help lock down this ace. It's Gumayusi that grabs the kill, and this game is looking a lot faster than game 1. Running right now is Gumayusi dashing forward. Oh man, these chakrams really doing a bunch of work. Zeus, yep, doesn't care about that dissonance 1 iota. They will be able to lock down this inhibitor. Not a lot that Kia can actually do about it, as Lantern is going to be there. Gumayusi now in position to knock this one down as well, and they're just like dominoes. Kia looks like they have absolutely no idea what to do in this situation, and honestly, I can't blame them as Faker does. He's going to dive on top as Birdle's in so much trouble. Faker manages to go golden right in the nick of time. Super Mega Death Rocket just a little too early, and it's Kellen that pays the price. Inhibitor going to go down as well, and T1, it is a 10,000, well, almost.
This game at this point, and honestly, with how T1 is playing right now, that is, or should not, I should say, happen at all. The item leads are...
Slink back to darkness and get the control. So just don't overextend and everything will be fine. Or just kill dr. I guess, as Gumayusi's going to do exactly that.
And that should be the end of the game, Atlas. Don't think you can defend this without a Jinx.
Yeah, I think so too. Showmaker does have a fair bit of wave clear. They don't have a Baron. So I guess there is that. There is also the Birdle effect, but T1, 5 versus 4, sorry, are going to be able to do at least a bit of damage here. They are still respecting so much the fact that Showmaker still has that ultimate available. Plus going to go wide yet again. Gumayusi's ran out of minions. There's the solar flare. Shockwave going to connect as well as Faker soaks every single button that Damwon had and does end up falling down.
Don't flip this. There's no need. Just fight. No flip, just fight.
Yep. Carrier and Faker off to the side. Shadow Surge available here for the Vex. She can always make her way in as Canyon dives into the pit but is unable to lock down the Baron. Still, he's able to get out with his life. So they are able to fight yet another day. Canyon at 50% health. It's going to be difficult for them to do anything right now. Bertle. Solar Flare is going to connect. Ona tries to get out. Kellen dives way too far forward, but Carrier also taking a lot of damage. Dr. wants that last auto, does manage to get it, gets excited, and then gets destroyed. The Shockwave comes in as well on top of Canyon, but it is too little. It is too late, and we are going to Game 3. T1 will answer Damwon Kia's Game 1 with aplomb.
Pure dominance here from start to finish. Damwon Kia never really standing a chance to the dominance that was shown by T1 in this game, and I gotta say, blue side looking pretty good right now. As this time around,
this is a very different looking blue side to what I saw in Game 1. I'll tell you that much.
No. I'm not trying to be negative towards T1 here, but I do think that we see why for these two teams it's so important, because Gumayusi on his trademark Aphelios, Carrier on Thresh, all these
level. And if you get a slight draft difference, a slight edge, it can really snowball. Yeah.
But it doesn't, because Showmaker has been put behind right from the get-go.
Oh, there's a big old stun onto Kellen. He's in trouble. Solar Flare goes wide as they do manage to land the Shockwave onto Gumayusi. Kellen almost uses it as a taxi, but Guma just says, nope. He's going to take the triple kill. He's going to look for the Quadra as well as Bertle. He's still alive also. Oh dear, this is not the place that you want to be, as he will be feared, and that is 100% terror for Damwon Kia's top laner. As Canyon's like, you're not getting a Penta, but you can have my Nexus, and T1 will bring us to Game 3.
And while Damwon Kia might go toe-to-toe with any team in the...
Like an obscene amount of poke, but this is the Gwen jungle for Canyon.
Oh, there's a check!
Oh, everyone's so scared. He steals it away in Canyon. I mean, if there's one way to become an early game jungler, the snip comes in. There it is! And first blood to Canyon.
Canyon set out as... Don't know how close Bertle is to 6, but...
Oh, that's a flash in from Showmaker. The Ignite is on as well as he picks the right Faker and gets the solo kill. So maybe, is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? Well, he's like, all right, well, do I have to help out? He should be able to here as he dashes on over, finds the turret and finds a Doc Dam as well, as he will get taken down. Damwon Kia are going to try and return the favor in the mid lane, as this is one very sad cat on a book with absolutely nowhere to go. No teammates, no nothing, and that's a double kill for Faker.
Wonder whether that's going to be worth it, as Damwon Kia is answering with a first turret block. Bertle!
Yeah, that's the stun onto Zeus. Gets to the skies as well as the Vanguard's Edge comes in. A bit of a confusing situation there as he gets himself the stacks, and that is going to be the solo kill top lane as well, and another charge to come in with Shelly at the same time. Damwon, they've come into this game to play, and they're 1,000 gold in the lead.
Well, this Drake is being taken with full knowledge. Damwon Kia saying, it's a Cloud Drake, we don't really care.
Yep.
And with the skirmishing power that they have available to them, the sacrifice that Damwon Kia has made for all of this.
Well, once again, Faker was trying to walk the crocodile, as we've got a final chapter and a very dead Jace. It's in fact the Yuumi that picks up the kill, and this is what T1 fans should be scared of. The Canyon and Kellen combo on the top side of the map, or anywhere, to be honest. Carrier now looking for Dr. who has to flash, and he's in between two turrets and still not safe. Point blank ult from Gumayusi, I love it. That's how you assert your dominance, is here on the bottom in the mid lane. It's Bertle trying to dash this one out. Flashes a few times, but Ona's like, well, you can just dash around all you want. You're still dead. And he definitely was. This tower also not long for the world.
And there's the double-edged blade. That is Bertle. Sometimes he hits
bottom side, but Jonas Strong wants nothing to do with it. Bertle looking to chase after Zeus. Ona trying to run away as well, as there is a very angry Scissor Lady moving her way up here. The Prowler's Claw will connect, and Zeus is once again just stripped of his life. As Showmaker does have the Dominus popped, it isn't going to be able to do anything more. Very even is that mid lane matchup, but as you can see, T1 once again finding themselves.
Drakes, including an Infernal, because they have no no reign over the bot side of the map. You know, they have no power there.
Yeah,
not even remotely. And this is one of the most split maps I've seen in a long time. But it's very obvious which team is strong there.
Yes, exactly right. But, I mean, this plays into what Damon's game plan is, right? Like, they need to get gold. They need to get a huge snowball rolling very, very early in this game, as it is going to be that Hex Tech Rift like you were talking about. And it looks like Damon not going to be able to get this inhibitor turret just yet.
Yeah. They have the range, they have the mobility, they have the kite back. Just need to make it work.
On Zeus as the Vanguard's Edge comes in, teleport comes down as well as Bertel deals with the rest of the minions, and Faker is going to come in potentially a little bit late, but does have the passive fully stacked up. Faker comes back and gets the slow as well. Bertel just going to get ran around the rosy, and this is some vintage Faker LeBlanc today.
No cooldowns available there for Bertel, but
Dr. I don't think the smart money's on you in this particular 1v1. But he's still going to look for it. Understands that a few of those bullets went back, and Faker, yeah. Canyon's going to come in here. Deadly Flourish comes down. Faker's trying to do it, but it's not going to work. The funny business will eventually run out. But T1, they're utilizing this time. They're pushing this mid lane, and that is more money onto Gumayusi.
And on Canyon! Who can carry harder?
Yeah.
That's the question of this game. Honestly, I don't know. This game is quickly devolving into not really going to be able to do anything in that 1v1.
Yeah. Prowlin is Showmaker. Zeus does not want to be in melee range of this Crocodile, but Bertel now trying to dive on in, and Showmaker, how nice of him, waits for Bertel to get an assist.
Not even close, baby. We got him.
That was very close.
No. If you needed to see a difference between the Proudest Claw Renekton and the Ghoul Drinker Sterix variety, right there, almost got 100-0, but it doesn't matter. Nothing to see there. Very, very clean. And now the Hextech Drake going to go over to Dom and Kia. That's a really big one. Meanwhile, Doc Dom is off somewhere on Summoner's Rift. Also,
I mean, he's trying. He's trying to be relevant.
Supposedly playing the game.
Scout bar, and look at Canyon rip this thing apart. Bertel as well doing so much work as Ona does have flash. There's a blast cone. Are they going to flip it? Are they going to flip it again? As in they go. It is the Gwen that locks it down. Now Ona immediately just dies. Showmaker as well had pre-popped the ultimate, trying to get that work done as the curtains have been called as well. Carrier.
Because without this Baron, you siege extremely poorly with this composition, but with the buff, the kill threat comes through. I can hear Lahen's cackle somewhere in the background.
Yes, there is indeed one of those as Bertel throws out an ultimate and his life at the same time. Damon Kia going to take an inhibitor and then run the heck away from this one as Faker, teleporting in with the rest of his team. Zeus there as well as Ona. Might have found himself just left on his own. Some decent CC, but they're just watching. Canyon's going to be able to take him down as the Needlework's coming forward as well. It is going to be the Gwen falling as Showmaker just pops the Caitlyn, but will have to sacrifice himself as Dum finally gets a cat. But he is not the carry in this game, and T1 tidy it up.
I don't really know about that one.
And Damwon now running it up the mid lane as T1 have their eyes on Baron as Faker. Oh, if he had to land into that chain, that would have been Dom dead. As okay, they have all of the traps set up as Canyon dashes into the pit. Looks to take down a ward here at the back as Gumayusi's in trouble. He flashes to get himself out of the way as now it's Bertel's turn to dive on in. The Vanguard's Edge is there and the Gwen is already dead. The cat goes down as well as Faker is tidying this one up. Showmaker looks for one more, but there are so many chains to throw onto this Crocodile and he's the last man standing. He wants to get something back, but he's not going to be able to. That's the ace for T1 and they'll take a Baron.
Perfectly executed there, even with the flank being found. It's not enough from Dom Kia. You see the limitations that this composition runs into in the late game. It's Faker really, really showing.
Flank will get spotted. There is so much vision. T1 have done their homework this time around. We do have pings to come through from T1. They know that there could be this base being closed in on a Showmaker. This is not the position that you want to be in as Faker possibly caught out. Distort here. They also have 8 turrets that they've taken. T1 have only taken 4. That's a lot of standing gold on the map, so this gold lead can balloon very, very quickly. As Canyon slinks into the mist once again. Once again, it is on cooldown. Dr. just wanting to get some of this wave clear in, but you can see this turret does not last long. If Yomiushi's anywhere near it, Ona gets the knock up onto Bertle. There's the Vanguard's edge. A fair bit of damage as well as Canyon trying to get the work done. Manages to grab one of the kills, but the Aurelia is already dead. And the Gwen wanted to get the work done. Not going to be able to do so as Faker buys all of the time that they need. That is the ace. And that will be T1 getting their revenge on Damwon Kia.
Party's over, Atlas. Took them a while, but T1 going 6-0 here. Right now, looking like the strongest team that we got here in the LCK. Damwon Kia, they tried their best.
It was not enough, absolutely. They were coming off a couple of wins, but it was not enough to prepare them for this.
What's up guys, EUW guy, Kane man, you're on, ShadowHitman is here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any League of Legends content. Thank you.